The second and final funeral service for the late democracy champion Kenneth Matiba was held in his home county of Murang'a today as leaders, friends and family gathered to pay their final respects. Matiba, lauded for his selflessness by all present, will be cremated tomorrow morning in a private ceremony in Nairobi. Jackie Maribe has details.
The final journey of a man whom many described as selfless and an icon. The procession of the late Kenneth Stanley Njindo Matiba, the second and final funeral service held at his home county of Murang'a. Family, friends and the very constituency served in Kiharu, trickling in to pay tribute to a man they regarded as a hero for his fight for multi-partism. And so one by one, government officials, family representatives, his personal friends would remember just how the late Matiba touched their lives.
God gave a very special gift to our father. That was the gift of fearlessness. For surely, our father lived his life without fear.
It was very hard to watch my husband through his declining health. He had been so vital, so full of life and energy, so busy and social.
No politician has power without the support of the people, and above all, the people of the area in which they represent in Parliament. You stood by Ken in very difficult times and were loyal friends to him, and he often talked about you. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart.
But it was the lessons drawn from his life, be it his political career, his business ventures, his daring brush with the government he once served, that would see leaders across the political divide unite in a rallying call for unity and an end to tribalism.
Tuige hawa wazee na ndio pahali wamepumzika, waseme ya kwamba kazi ambayo waliitenda wanaiona kupitia sisi watoto wao. Na sisi pia turidhike tukijua ya kwamba tumefanya yale yote ambayo tumeweza kufanya, ndio watoto wa watoto wetu pia wasikie ya kwamba sisi pia tulitenda, ya kuhakikisha ya kwamba maisha yao yatakuwa mema zaidi.
Like Matiba, we will be willing to sacrifice our comfort and political positions so that we can empower millions of Kenyans in a setup that values the citizens of this country.
The prayer is that we should not let down these icons who came from this county. We should never let them down by not following the ideals and the values for which they stood for.
We have lost a great hero, a strong person, a man who was strong, who was dedicated, who was committed to principle. If Matiba says we go, we go.
There was, however, the call for an apology to the family for the brunt Matiba bore that cost him his businesses and his fortunes, his health, and ultimately his life.
Hakuna mmoja wetu ambaye atahama taifa hili letu la Kenya. Sisi zote tuko hapa pamoja. Kabila zote, dini zote, rangi zote, na lazima tutafute njia ile ambaye tutaweza kukaa na kusuluhisha tabu zetu bila kumwaga damu.
And I think we as leaders, all of us, one of these days, if you are really truthful and honest to God, apologize to the Matiba family because there's not enough, and apologize to Edith, who has had this pain for more than 30 years.
And we agreed that the division that has all the times failed Kenya to achieve the Kenyan dream as coined by the founding fathers must be removed. It will end with us.
And once their tributes were done, the body of the late Matiba was flown back to Nairobi, where, as per his request, he will be cremated tomorrow, a request the family has asked the public to respect. The forward ever, backward never mantra of the late Kenneth Matiba is now what leaders say should be their rallying call in moving the country forward. A conversation on ending divisive politics and tribalism, and in honoring his name, bringing the country together devoid of political affiliations, religion or tribe. Jackie Maribe, Citizen TV in Ihura Stadium, Murang'a County.